Hey everyone, this is Michelle with Homesteading in the HOA, and today I'm going to take you along with me as I plant my seeds for the fall. I prepared my seed trays with a light potting mix. This is a bag from last year that I found hiding in the garage, and I wanted to see if it was still okay. Actually, most of the seeds that I'm using are from last year, and most are unopened, so they should be viable. These seed trays are from Epic Gardening, and they are my favorites. They're sturdy and they should last for years. I'm starting with Granex yellow onions from Botanical Interests. I was able to save a few seeds from earlier this year, but this is my first year saving seeds, so it's probably a good idea to have some backups. And because I have a cat, I decided I wanted to try the catnip this year, so we will see how that goes. It should also be a nice little house plant, but I'm sure that Wolfie is going to really enjoy that one. I am also growing chamomile. I debated on whether or not to put them in the seed trays or just a direct sow, but I don't have any place for them yet, and I wanted to go ahead and get those started, so I decided on the seed trays this time. I'm also growing holy basil, and I'm going to try lavender for the first time this year. Again, I'd love to have that in the house, but I think I may also be able to grow them here in Central Florida. Another one I'm trying for the first time is nasturtiums. They should be good as a pollinator plant. Here I'm planting broccoli. This will be my first time growing broccoli. I have grown kale. I've grown a few other of the cruciferous vegetables, but I just haven't tried broccoli yet, and that is one of our favorites. So it's one I've always been a little intimidated by, but we shall see. So I'm growing also a few different types of kale. I do enjoy that. I also have tortoises. They're small tortoises, they're Russian tortoises, but occasionally they can have a little bit of kale, and so I love for them to have some variety in their diet. I am also growing wildflowers. These will be great for attracting pollinators. Growing some winter squash here. We love the butternut squash, and this actually did really well this past spring actually. Here is the onion that I grew. Now I have a fun story about this onion. When I had heard that if you have an onion that is sitting on your shelf that begins to grow, to put in the ground, and it's not going to grow an onion, it is just going to simply be there for seed. Yeah, that's not what happened. So this, I'll have to show you a picture later, but I have, it grew 7 onions. It was in one spot. This thing took off, and the onions tasted great. Absolutely loved them. But it was the funniest thing to look at because it was 7 onions coming out of one onion in one spot. So I've never seen anything like that before. I have decided that for this fall, I'm going to grow several different types of tomatoes. The Cherokee tomatoes did really well last year, in the springtime. But I wanted to grow more of the meaty tomatoes, the Roma tomatoes. So I have 2 varieties of those that I am planting. I am also planting a Cherokee tomato and then another tomato that is from rareseeds.com. My goal with the tomatoes is to grow enough that I can can them. I'm going to be making lots of tomato sauce, of course, but some spaghetti sauce, pizza sauce. That's a big one around our house. I'm going to can that up and put those into some of those small quarter pint jars. And let's see, what else am I doing with the tomatoes? Oh, and salsa. Plenty of salsa. We go through that quite quickly as well. So thank you for hanging out with me as I planted my seeds. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, please like, subscribe, and share as I build my channel and my community.